Yo, welcome to the 396 Sigma Show, buddy. Today, we're going to be talking about what we're going to start at from the beginning. Everybody want to be the alpha, the beta, well, not the beta, but the sigma and the alpha. So, let's talk about what we really need to start at. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to my own show, hit the like button, and we finna get it. Look out. Now, everybody wants to start out, I'm alpha, I'm sigma, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all beta, y'all will come to the pages and you know what I'm saying, y'all be admitting, and you know what I mean, to other people that you're betas. So, what I'm gonna do is help you out with it, man. What y'all need to start with before you become the alpha and the sigma or know your place as the beta, why don't you start with the yin and yang first? Most of y'all just need to go back and study yin and yang. Then when you get through with yin and yang, go back and study the I Ching. It will change your life. Remember me telling you this. Now, everybody else showing you the books, the 48 Laws of Power, all the other stuff. Trust me, get the I Ching. It's going to be hard to understand. Trust me, I done been studying it since like 2004. And it's still, everyday stuff pop up to me. But let's get all into that. I actually get this, yeah. But let's get into what we were talking about. Look here, man. Today we're gonna start out simple. I ain't gonna go too deep and too hard. I'm gonna start out with 2 attributes to help you see the whole dating thing in a simple form of not trying to be alpha, not trying to be sigma, not trying to be beta. It's just gonna help you understand. So, now, this first one that I'm going to talk about, the attribute that I'm talking about, we're going to go with 2 of them. Because if you know yin and yang, it's always going to be a male presence, female presence at the same time. So let's start with this one and learn a little part of what happens in life. Okay, now, anything that starts out with intense stimulation, wood, it's going to become concentration, distilled. After a while, it's going to become low interest. So anything that start out high, after a while, it's going to get a low interest. So that's why a lot of the relationships start out high at first. You see the love, you see the interest, real passion. But if you know anything about passion, try to do passion for everything you do in life and see, don't you burn out? It's anything you do. If you sit there with a cigarette light and hold it and just let it burn, the fluid gonna burn out. That passion is gonna leave. It's the same thing with life, man. You know what I mean? But it can also come in reverse. So now, anything that's low interest can also turn back to high interest. Because I know a lot of times they'll tell you on these shows that whatever happened, you can't get there, go from low to high. You know what I mean? That's not true. You can. Because everything starts out sometimes you ain't gonna have the best off the rip. The startup ain't gonna be the best. So sometimes what you have to do, you have to work your way toward making that interest a little higher. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a little more wooing to get that interest a little higher. And then once you get that interest at a high, then you can balance off. You can give a little one, and then you can cool down at the same time. The same thing happened to y'all in relationships. When you're in relationships, it's simple, but let me tell you something before I tell you this. It's simple to say, but sometimes logic wins over emotion if you use it right. Most of the time, emotion is going to win over logic. You can tell yourself 1,000 times, I'm not going to say this when they try to make me mad. When they on they bullshit and talking to you crazy, you always tell yourself before you walk through the door, I ain't going to goddamn say nothing. I'm going to let it go. Soon as that argument start, man, that emotion hit your ass. Boom! You let loose. Which is really the wrong thing. You should always get an opposite response. Calm. Understand the situation, speak, intently, but speak in a calm manner. Let the situation go over. Babe, you good? You straight? Come talk to me when you want to talk to me, because I don't feel like having no hollering match. Explain it like that. And you won't have to worry about all the emotion. Let it calm down. We try to hit stuff head on sometimes. Sometimes it's direct. Sometimes you got to be indirect. In this case, you'll want to be indirect. You don't always want to go full speed. Oh, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. I'm tired. No. Stay calm. Hey, do you need to talk to me later on? We can sit down to the table and, have a conversation. That's no problem. Because ain't nobody going to argue all day long by themselves. No, I take that back. Some will keep going. But that's probably when you need to leave. Now, let's take another one out of the attributes I said I was going to show you. Okay, admiration comes motivation. From motivation, somebody can admire. So it's like you'll look up to somebody in a certain instance, or just say motivational speakers. They come on, they hit that speech, and it'll turn your body into a whole, oh man, I want to go out and do some shit today. But you were the admirer. Same thing can happen when you learn the knowledge and turn it around. Next thing you know, you got somebody texting or inboxing you or emailing you saying, hey, you inspired me. So y'all got to understand that this yin and yang, they both for each other. And a little secret, because I hear a lot of feminists on one side be like, the women. I hear the men on this side, the men. Hey, if you break it down to your organs, to the pathways of everything moving through your body, even from the micro to the macro, everything in you is yin and yang. Certain times of some working high, the other part working low. When that part working high, the other side working low. They get along. They get together. You know what I mean? They work because of each other. Any little secret is, if anything in your body, everything in your body was all male, we would be done burnt up. You'll be nothing. If everything was in your body was all female, you'll never do nothing. It'll be a storage, but you got to put something in the storage. If you are burning high energy all the time, you're going to need rest. Same thing in a relationship. If she looks at you and you walk in the house and you get an eye roll, it could either be an attitude, it could either be you're getting ignored, or, it might just be something you did, or it might be her day. She might be sad or didn't have a good day. But off the rip, bro. It's like hot, cold. That's why I use that. It's the simplest attribute that I can use. Hot, cold. If you come home and your girl talking shit, acting like she don't like you, it's cold. Walk through the door and your girl run up to you, give you a hug, kiss. Baby, let me do this. Ooh, I got this for him for you. It's hot. You're leading your relationship. The other way, when it's cold, you're not leading the relationship. See the balance. You got to understand that balance. It ain't such alpha, beta, sigma. I'm going to go by that because that's what the community go by. But in the end game, it's the balance, because everything really is a circle. Like I say, alpha at the top, sigma in the middle, beta at the bottom. The reason I put the sigma in the middle, to me, my opinion, more balanced. The sigma will go our way, or we can go with the crowd. But either way, we are more balanced. The only thing about the circle that makes the beta from the alpha is going to control. The beta is going to follow. It's the same thing that happened in life. The beta has the dual mindset. The alpha has the single mindset. So you got to understand, the beta wants to be and help and do. The alpha is thinking all about himself. The sigma is in the middle, because he can go this way with the alpha, up, or he can chill by himself. See, that's the difference between the beta. The beta is going to want to have somebody to chill with. That's why I say, man, start with attributes first. Do a girl like me? No, if she's not giving you any signs or anything, or turning her head when you talk to her, she don't like you. You got to move on, though. That's the thing about us. We don't become so sensitive that it hurts when somebody, I don't want to try again. It's not me. I don't want to do it no more. I'm going to sit in my room all day because my feelings hurt. Man, get over it, bro. Life is going to hit you with a million needles, hammers, glass, bottles. They're going to cut your neck. You're going to have to bounce back, because, hey, what you going to do, sit there and bleed out, or you going to keep walking? That's the mentality you got to take on. 396 Sigma Show, baby. Get with me. Subscribe. Hit that like button.